Another mission accomplished. You know what? Let's go ahead and change our outfit now. We've been in this one for a while. I want to see what are my new options? Jimmikin shirt? The Jimmikin shirt is way more normal than I expected. Ah, the Huddy symbol. Not bad. Tribal T white is what we're wearing. Ooh, the Twin Skills shirt, which is supposed to be skulls. It's a little awkward where the hands of the skeletons end up when you're playing as the female character. So I don't know about that one. Oh, the Frame Skull t-shirt looks awesome. So does the Lost one. Game, what does it say? Its game is life. Oh, and then it's like a PlayStation 4 controller. Nice. This head feels so nice, I think. It's hard to read some of these. Why is it pointing at my neck? This is the basketball t-shirt? Okay. Yeah, okay. The football and the basketball t-shirt are exactly what you'd expect. Blossoms is pretty nice. Animals is pretty nice. The Beelzemon one remains the best one. 15th anniversary and 20th anniversary. Born in 1997. Nope, I was 2 years before that. Give me the Framed Skull t-shirt. I don't think this red goes with the yellow of the female protagonist's stockings. These are stockings, right? I think that's what that's called. But, it still looks cool. Digipedia, yeah, of course I know about it. Actually, how do you go this long without hearing about it? I'm surprised considering your age. Seems there's some sketchy poster on the second floor of Broadway. Have you seen it? I'm on my way. It's always bugged me in Japan they call Megas Ultimates, and in English they call the stage before Ultimate instead. I'm obviously biased because I grew up with the English version, but I like Ultimate and Mega way better. Because in Japan, isn't the third stage, like, isn't what we call Ultimates, they're called Perfect? And then they go from Perfect to Ultimate? That doesn't make any sense to me. If you're Perfect, then you should be done. Why would there be anything beyond that? I think Ultimate, Mega, and then Ultra for Beyond is way more fitting than going from Perfect to Ultimate. Ultimate Cell. I see that sign caught your attention too. The Super Ultra True Puppet, it's quite the intriguing name, that's for sure. Like the name says, it's an exquisitely crafted doll made to look just like a real human being that you can buy online, or so I hear. That sounds cringe. Though calling it Super and Ultra True is a tad redundant, they could have gotten the point across without using both terms. It's actually not that expensive. Yeah, but the reason they use more terms is to get more key results when typing it into Google. You gotta get more keywords in there, dude. Maximize your SEO. It's actually not that expensive. I'm thinking of saving up my money and buying one myself. And it's made by Jurogumo Company. What does LTD stand for? I don't remember. Limited? A nice snappy name for a company, although there's a bit of a sketchy vibe to it too. Having company and limited does not make your company name snappy. You're stupid. Anyway, I wonder who the model behind this doll is too, come to think of it. Hey, a case is coming from May at the Inadin Occult Research Club. Drop by the office when you can, alright. Woo! A new case has been added. Living doll, dead person? That sounds rough. Occult Research Club's mate. Not the Occult Research. Oh, dude. I don't want to be here, bro. I don't want to be here. Detective Kremmy, you have to help us. You have to help us, please. Do you idiots show up more in this game than you do in Hacker's Memory? May, calm down. I'm sure she'll help us. Tell me what's going on. What's wrong? Given that this is business from the Occult Club, I take it we've got another supernatural case on our hands? Yeah, I mean, no, probably. I don't think this has anything to do with the occult this time. Aw, then why all the big fuss? Well, there are apparently these dolls being sold on the internet that look just like me and May. All right, this is creepy. I think those dolls are called Super Hyper Ultra Lookalikes or something like that. You must be referring to the Super Ultra True Puppets. I've heard rumors about them. All right, tell me more. These dolls, their faces, their bodies, everything from top to bottom looks just like us. They're so accurate, it's creepy. And to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. You'd think they could go for at least a little more money on the market. That's not really the problem here. You get that, right? But it still sucks. It makes me feel like they see me as some kind of cheap piece of junk. I mean, I find it weird too that your doll costs several thousand yen more than mine, but no, she's wearing a maid outfit with cat ears. Hers should be worth like at least 500 times whatever yours is. Let's be honest. Wait, so you do care about the prices after all? I said it's not important. Anyway, these dolls that look like us are being bought by otaku all over the place. And when I think about what those guys are probably doing with, or to them, it just really creeps me out. You know, this reminds me of another incident. I wonder if this is connected to that. What kind of incident? There's a really dicey looking service out there that's called the Perfect Girl Project. You can use it to get a living doll made in the image of your ideal girl and live the life you've always dreamed of. You see, this is unrealistic because people don't need like hyper-realistic dolls or like this ideal girl program anymore. Now we have VTubers. And that just fills the void that people who would do this kind of thing would want. But the police have been hearing about how owners of these dolls are going missing. I was just discussing it with Detective Matayoshi. Super ultra true puppets and living dolls made in the images of people's dream girls. I guess they sound like they could be related, but are you sure there's really a connection? That's the tough part to prove. To make dolls that look so similar to how you two really are, it'd take having pretty specific data on your bodies. That's all, folks. I imagine getting your hands on something like that isn't exactly easy. Actually, I have an idea how they might have managed to pull it off. There's an LCD machine in an arcade in Akihabara that I think might be suspicious. LDC. You don't mean lustful dream chicks, do you? Chat. The further we go into this playthrough, the more I realize why I always play Hacker's Memory instead. There's certainly not one for subtlety, if that's the case. No, not that. I mean Living Doll Club, that's what LDC stands for. Right, it's a machine that scans all of your body and makes a 3D printed figure of it. Our data could have somehow leaked out of that, I guess. I definitely can't deny the possibility. I think the odds are insanely high that if you used a product that scans your body to make a doll of you, and then randomly a bunch of life-size dolls of you started going for sale on the internet, that's not a coincidence. There's definitely some causality there. Then our next step is clear. We need to head straight to Akihabara and gather info on this Living Doll Club machine. That'll be your job, Sonia. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else regarding the Perfect Girl Project. Alright. Listen. If you're buying real, like, life-size dolls of girls that you're attracted to, you've gone too far. Just, like, buy the, like, body pillows of anime characters, or, like, the little, like, boob mouse pads of your favorite VTuber or whatever. It's still a little on the weird side, but it's way more socially acceptable, I promise. Where am I going? Wait, where did you say this was? I was too busy trying to be funny. Not field guide, you moron. Where? It's under player. Akihabara, that one. Akihabara! Hello there. You look like you would buy a life-size doll. Living Doll Club, is it? For a time, there was this huge ad campaign about how it used the latest in 3D tech and whatnot. There was Living Doll Club in the arcade down the way, wasn't there? Yeah. Definitely seems like the kind of guy who would know. You there. I can tell from your body language you're frustrated and unhappy. Oh, really? Is it the giant flaming skull on my chest? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you're into beautiful women, aren't you? I'll have you know that I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. Maybe you've heard of them. They're called Super Ultra True Puppets. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. Go ahead, check this one out for yourself. Oh my goodness, it's Nokia! Granted, this one's an ugly one that was made as an experiment, and it hasn't sold well. But you understand how real my dolls look now, right? I'll let you have this ugly one for cheap. Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself now, I got something even better, but it's a top secret service. Nobody can know. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? Best I've ever been. Great to hear, really. Even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd probably still be fun. I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you love to just throw it all away and spend it with the girl of your dreams? Doesn't that just sound fantastic? Because with the Perfect Girl Project, I can offer you exactly that. With the Perfect Girl Project, you can have your ideal girl recreated and sent straight to your room as a living, breathing human being. There's just one condition you have to abide by if you use the service. I love how the game assumes that, like... The game assumes that, like, the only way this plotline makes sense is if the clientele are, like, degenerate dudes wanting a girl. I'm playing as the female character, but they weren't like, oh, we should, like, change the game a little bit if you're playing as the female character to, like, offer, like, a real-life doll of, like, a hot guy. It's like, nah, still just say, like, a hot girl, because there's no shot that this business model would work if it was of hot dudes instead. There's just one condition you have to abide by if you use this service. Just one condition. You can be free from the tedium you've lived with up until now. Aha, I bet you're wondering just what that condition actually is. I understand. That's a fair question to ask. Tell you what, I'll let you in on that condition free of charge. The one condition is that once your dream girl has been sent to your room, you can never leave it for the rest of your life. Simple, right? All right, this is horrifying. Now you don't have to worry about survival. The girls take care of that for you. So what do you think? Not a bad deal, right? This is like... This is some kind of, like, horror manga. This is... That's okay. Take all the time you need to think. Once you know you want one, just get in touch and I'll make it happen. Right now, I think I'll just go check out the LDC machine at the arcade. Okay. Wait, what did you say I'm supposed to do next? I was reading chat. LDC at the, so the arcade down here. Oh, right here. Sega. Did Sega publish Cyber Sleuth? How's your investigation into the LDC machine coming along? This is definitely a quest that didn't have to be in this game. I agree, chat. So you're just about to get started on it? You encountered a suspicious man out by the LDC machine. That's good timing because I'm detecting a faint digital noise signature close to where you're standing. You better take a close look at that arcade machine. I bet you'll find some clues about how these puppets are being made. As usual, this case is starting to take some weird turns, so be ready for anything in there. Look, all I'm saying is, like, compare this weird quest to, like, the cheating scandal quest or, like, the school hacking competition quests in Hacker's Memory. I feel like the side quests in Hacker's Memory are so much more interesting, and they also do way better at building up, like, Erika, Chitose, and Ryuji. Whereas the side quests in this game, I don't really feel like they build up, like, Arata or Nokia very much, personally. Like, the one where we, the meal-eating one, right? Where we went and ate meals with Nokia and Arata, that didn't, like, build their characters at all. All we learned is that Nokia is obsessed with egg dishes. It didn't, like, really build them up or have any fun character interactions. It was just, like, the character, like, your main character being like, I'm gonna eat this food like this. And then Nokia being like, I like eggs. And Arata being like, you're stupid. Whereas, like, the side quests for, like, Chitose and Ryuji and stuff in Hacker's Memory made me so much more interested in the characters. Looks like I can jump into the LDC unit. Woo! Oh! Die. Give. Woo! I have to respect the confidence that salesman had in his product for him to think he could make the sale while going mwahaha during it. Dude, you're so right. Honestly, we should take him up on the offer just based off of his boldness. Like, he had full confidence. He thought there was no shot. And he didn't even know if like, he was pitching, like, we'll get you your perfect girl to another girl. He was just like, I'm so confident in this product that even though I don't know if this person is straight or not, I think I can sell them on it. Like, that's insane. I wish I had that much confidence in literally anything. Ayo, Caramon? Nom? I love the bite sound effect. Sounds so crunchy. Wait. I have to check this corner to see if the Digimon I'm looking for is here. The fact he tried to sell you on the ugly model, too. That dude went hard on his sales pitch. He's probably, oh, hey, Infamon. I take people's data, make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls that steal souls. Then people become dolls. What? The dolls are lifelike, the people are deathlike. Huh? What are you? Any interference must be punished. Any interference must be punished! Alright, that's horrifying. Ah, it's a spider! Ah, my snake! Get played. Legendary Dragon Blade! I don't think I need an acceleration boost. Pretty confident that I got this. Alright, Infamon. You better kill all 3 of my Digimon with this one attack. Okay, well, you know. That's just embarrassing. Nom. You lived? Nom? There we go. Ooh, baby, that experience. We are 1 level away from Lilymon on Gatomon. There's something on the ground. Mysterious URL. Infamon fell off since Digimon the movie. Listen, man, he's got to make a living somehow. Did you just come out of the LDC machine? Isn't it LCD, I thought? You're not with the cops or something, are you? Are you? I'm the cop's secret weapon. Oh. I didn't realize that was who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. Well, I've got a good amount of money as it is. Maybe it's time to call it good enough for now. Don't bother trying to come after me. If there's one thing I'm still good at, it's running away. See ya. Well, see you later, dude. Where's this URL go, though? So the perpetrators behind this case are probably that salesman you met and a Digimon working together. It's unfortunate he got away, but we'll live. As we suspected, those two probably used that LDC unit to gather up girls' data and then used it to make the Super Ultra True puppets. Then does that mean you guys checked out the LDC out in Akihabara? That probably means you have a good idea of who's behind our dolls then, right? Don't get too excited. We didn't arrest the guy, but we got him cornered. I doubt he'll try to pull something like this again anytime soon. But the question still remains as to what's become of the Perfect Girl project now. At the very least, we know each doll's looks are derived from a real person. The doll's realism is then used to help sway potential candidates to join the project. But what is the Perfect Girl project even really about in the first place? I think Directive Kurume mentioned that people who are part of it have been disappearing, right? Indeed, Sony actually picked up some rather useful information about what's required of anybody who does join the project. What is it? Anybody who has their dream girl sent to the room can never leave it, ever. I'm sure I don't need to explain why that's probably a bad deal. Oh, what's this? My, it's a URL left at the scene of the crime. This might come in handy. Sonia, I want you to go to that URL and check it out. I don't think I want to go to this URL. But don't worry about going too deep inside. We don't know what you'll find in there. It's very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister. Dark and sinister? We're talking as grim as the stuff you look at for fun in your club, maybe even more so. Whatever's on the other side, it's not gonna be pretty by any means.